What ancient treasure trove unlocked profound secrets of early civilization in Syria? Hey everyone, I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Learning with Leah and Garrett. All right, let's set the stage for this one. Today we're talking about the history of Syria. Now this place is like such a historical powerhouse. So picture this. My first urban exploration adventure was in this old Syrian neighborhood. One of those places where you just feel the history in the air. It's like walking through time. Going down those cramped streets with ancient stone buildings, I sort of felt this connection to all the people who lived there before us. It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah, that's so wild. I can imagine those layers of history just waiting to be discovered. Syria is truly at the crossroads of the world.
Let me paint the picture for you. Syria is like the ultimate cultural hub. It's right there in West Asia, bordered by a whole lineup of countries and the Mediterranean. Think of it like a bustling international airport where cultures and ideas constantly collide.
And, it's not just the location. The landscapes range from fertile plains to deserts and mountains, kind of like a natural tapestry that has supported all these civilizations, including Arabs, Armenians, and Kurds.
Okay, so here's where we start unraveling the stories of Syria. Let's kind of dig into the ancient kingdom of Ebla, founded way back around 3500 BC near what's today Idlib. Ebla was an economic and political stronghold, with a massive trade network stretching out to places like Egypt and Mesopotamia. They even left behind these thousands of clay tablets for us to puzzle over.
Let's get to the heart of it. Around 2300 BC, Ebla signed what might be one of the earliest written agreements, the treaty between Ebla and Abarsal. It's like an ancient precursor to our modern-day treaties.
Totally. And if we fast forward a bit, from 911 BC to 605 BC, Syria was under the Neo-Assyrian Empire. They spread the Aramaic language, which was kind of the English of the ancient world. Urban development skyrocketed with grand palaces and whatnot.
And then, around 605 BC, Syria became this dramatic battleground between the Babylonians and Egyptians. This was no ordinary skirmish. It was all about seizing control of this strategic gem of a region.
Yep, then along comes Alexander the Great in 330 BC, bringing with him the waves of Hellenistic culture. Picture this. Greek customs blending with Syrian traditions, creating vibrant cities like Antioch. Talk about a cultural renaissance. That's pretty cool, right?
Okay, let's move on to one of the unresolved mysteries of Syria's past, the origin of the name Syria. Some people point to it being linked to Assyria from the Akkadian language, while others believe it might come from Sura-E in Luwian. It's fascinating how names can hold such a tangled web of history, right?
I'm kind of leaning towards the Assyria connection. It makes sense given the close historical ties. But then again, I totally get the Luwian argument too. Real talk, I suppose history is never a straightforward story.
Absolutely, Garrett, keeping it real. Imagine the potential if historians made a movie or series about those historical events, the rise of the Eblan civilization or battles during Alexander the Great's conquests. It would be quite a spectacle.
Yeah. I'm down for that. Epic storylines and all those dramatic layers. Let's shed some light on why diving into Syria's past is worth it.
The struggles and resilience of Syrian culture through the ages teach us about adaptability and strength in diversity. Plus, those ancient trade networks influenced modern society in ways we're still discovering.
Totally nailed it, Leah. All right, that ties it up nicely. Stay curious, folks, about the fascinating legacies that shape our world.
And that's where we'll leave it for now. There's your big picture. Let's wrap that up with a bow.